Hey guys, what's up? It's Dave. I'm going to go over some of my trades that I closed out this week. I'm not any trades anymore. I've been these past 2 days hurt my account a little bit. So a couple weeks ago, I got caught in that DeepSeek crackdown, lost 30% of my account overnight, unfortunately. Then over the past couple weeks, I've been working it back. I got down to only 15%. Of my account, so down negative 15, down 15% for the year after a few of these trades were working out. And because of some sloppy handling and management and trying new techniques that I probably shouldn't be doing, I lost it all, unfortunately, all of my gains. So now I'm back to my account lows, unfortunately, but here we are. I made it halfway before. I can make it halfway again. If I can make it halfway, I can make the other half. So, not too worried about it. It's only February. Okay. Anyways, let's get to it. I'll start with bros. I have here, I'm not in any trades. I just have all the ones that I want to go over here real quick. VST, I bought it around here. I was watching this downtrend line. I was just trying to see if it would break because it was again holding this level up here, so it was chopping around this level. I was watching these topping tails, if price would break those topping tails and hold it, and so I entered, or I don't know, somewhere around here on 214. When did I enter? Where's my first VST enter? 117. Where's my other one? There it is. Yeah, 214. Entered on 214. Exited on 221. And I lost 2R on that one. Not ideal. You don't want those ratios there. And so 214 ended on this day when it failed to break these. Had some tweezer bottoms going. Pushed higher, and then the last couple days just got smacked down. So I closed, I don't know where I closed, but I closed somewhere down here. I closed low enough to where I lost 2R. RKLB, another one. This is probably one of the worst trades I've ever had, that I've ever done. I held it for a very long time. I didn't like how it was acting. I entered it, I don't know, sometime late January. When did I enter this thing? Yeah, 120. Oh wait, no, that's same day. 130. I held this from 130 to 221, and let's see, where's 130? Right here. It was struggling from this anchor VWAP from high volume day. Okay, cannot get over it. So I held it through this little shakeout. Was in a gain, then it sold off. Then it had a nice push up. Then it sold off, and then on like Wednesday, I'm pretty sure on 219, I added down here at this 50. And I did that because, I was anticipating a bottoming tail, and I moved my stop loss down to this swing low here. And when it closed below that, I didn't sell. It's because these what I've been messing up on is these stop losses. They are like close of day. So where they close at the end of the day, I said, okay, well, it closed below there. I'm going to see if it gaps up and then holds and then pushes higher. It'll give myself a little wiggle room. Certainly didn't do that. It opened and it just sold off. And then I was like, well, heck, there's a decent bottoming tail on this. Maybe that's a whole, I already held through it, hit these prior levels of support. Maybe that is going to get this thing to get rolling towards the upside. And then obviously on Friday, we got the new, it just sold off. And so this was just a terribly managed trade, especially risk management wise. I'm pretty annoyed with myself. I did this because I'm like rock solid on my stop losses. And ever since I've been employing this technique, it has allowed my positions to work nicely without me getting stopped out 1,000 times and death by 1,000 cuts. However, it was working until it didn't work. So if I'm going to continue to do that, I need to find some different management way. And you can also see I have, 7 names I was managing? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 names. I don't do that usually. So I had too much on my plate. PLTR, I bought on this big old gap down day, I bought around 103 when it crossed the 20 EMA. And it was basically a 20 EMA pullback play. However, I sold it on Friday for a very small loss just because I did not, I was, what I was looking for was continuation, but Friday's price action and overall market did not, was not suitable for that whatsoever. So I was just like, heck it, I'm going to clean my slate, and I closed. Netflix was a pretty solid trade. I entered, I don't know, somewhere around here on the break, put my stop loss down here and just held it, let it respect the 10 EMA. Pull back to the 10 EMA on Thursday, and then Friday it sold off and never got bought up. So it tagged the 20, but basically, closing at its lows, I'm not anticipating, a strong reversal, I suppose. It could, I don't know, but I'm trying to take my gains while I could. Bros was a pretty solid one. This was like a 6R gain. So this one helped me out a lot. Did I get in here? Bros 124, and then I got out at on 220. This was a 6R gain. App was a pretty solid one. So I got in app the same day I got in bros, and in and out. That was a 2R gain. What did I say? Sorry if that was loud in my mic. I didn't think about that. 124. So it was basically a breakout retest somewhere around here. It looked like it was going to break higher. Didn't, but came back and just grinded up. So I held it through these. I sold 99% of my position, like 95% of my position, maybe 90, on the evening before earnings, and then I held the rest. And so I sold, I don't know, what I say, 120. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I sold on here because it was breaking these lows. It was looking weak, so I captured some nice gains on bros. Was able to take a small piece out of a huge earnings gap, which was nice. App was a similar thing. Say 124, bought here. It was a slow grinder. It was just grinding up the 10. Sold majority of it before earnings. Held an okay amount, it's like 10% of my initial holding through the earnings, and eventually I said, I'll sell. I should have sold it up here, right? But hindsight's 2020. I was kind of anticipating it to hold the 5 SMA, and I put my stop loss below the low of the earnings gap day up, and once it broke that, I was out. So that is what it is. And then ACHR, when did I get in this guy? 214 to 221. This was a 1.5 hour loss. 214. Bought it here on anticipation of the breakout of this level here. The next day, it ripped like 10%. I was at work. I didn't sell, and then it came back on for me, and I had a nice green trade, and I let it go red on me. So that is also not ideal trading behavior. So yeah, that's what I did. Those are some of my trades. And I took on Friday a little. This was actually an accident when I put in my order for VST to close it out. I accidentally put in a bracket order, and so I went short right away. And when that happened, I was like, well, hell, it's breaking the low of day. I'm pretty sure it was just 150, broke the low of day, and I held it. And I had like my stop loss up here at like 153. And it pushed higher, or maybe it was like 150. I don't know. I had my stop loss somewhere in here. And I was like, this is just stupid. I'm just in case it gaps up on me some crazy amount after a hard sell off, I didn't want to risk it over the weekend. So I did not. VST, bad trade. So bad, bad. These terrible for like, I cannot have these R multiples. I can have that R multiple. I can have that R multiple and that R multiple. But like this 2, this 4, especially this 4, like I can't be having that stuff if I want to stay alive here. So I need to nip that in the bud. I'm going to downsize overall. I am experiencing the live and die by margin. I'm messing with too much of my like trading, trying too much out of my trading without back testing it, just trying it live, which is stupid. in an market environment, can't talk, that is not conducive to that. So I need to stop that, and I'm going to. So I'm going to downsize. I'm going to downsize how much I'm trading. I'm going to downsize how many positions I'm holding, and just focus on that. All right. Hopefully that is helpful. Learn from my mistakes, manage your risk, and trade safe. Later.